Heading for a showdown. Two teams who thrive on pressure and performing on the big occasion. Now they get their wish. Fans the world over are fully focused on this atmospheric stadium where the drama is about to be played out over the next 90 intriguing minutes. Who will prevail? The action is live with us next on EA TV.
Number 22, Nick Pope. Number 32.
Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Newcastle United and they take on Wrexham.
Well, Derek, as is always...
Isak couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
So they start. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job under no pressure. Well, no doubt about it, Stuart. The visitors have been one of the stories of the season.
Well, a lot of pundits said they couldn't keep up their excellent displays, but they're proving everybody wrong, including me. They are playing brilliantly at the moment and deserve to be top.
And the defenders know they need to get tighter. It's there for him! And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Gomez. And with... that, the attack fizzles out. And I'm hearing a goal has gone in the Leicester City game. Alex Scott has the details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. They've scored the opener here with 26 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Newcastle doing well to regain possession. Now can he take them on and beat them? He's got to score! It's still alive. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Plenty of support here. And a long way out. Simple catch, really.
Well, as the stats confirm, the game hasn't got going so far, and the attacking play...
Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that!
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Gomez. This could level it. Well, we're at the halfway mark here at St James's Park. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Can they hit on the break? All in all, a broken counter-attack. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Genuine chance. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Well, very significant transfer news, and I can tell you this is now official. Marquinhos has completed his move to Tottenham, Stuart.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Wonderful chance! And rattling the post. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Just hearing someone has scored at the King Power Stadium, but who exactly? We'll find out by joining Alex.
It's another for Leicester City. The goalkeeper's made an initial great save, but there's nothing he could do after that. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 61 minutes played.
Now jumping in because this is a chance. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Hello and welcome to the northeast of England. We're here at St. James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Gomez. What can he do with it now? Oh, a vital interception. And this is the... Initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, it's the same formation, but they use it to press the ball high up the field.
Oh, look at this, they must score! And a goal! Not wasting much time today, they strike first. So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gomez, determined defending. Now can they make something happen? Must be! In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Sandro Tonali. Felix Mecha. Well, they've given him too much space, but they dealt with the threat posed. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Cabezas. Now with Bamford. Bamford gives it a go. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Playing it short. Oh, surely! And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Subeldia. OK, Alex Scott can tell us all about a goal that's been scored at the King Power Stadium.
Yep, second one for Nottingham Forest. Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take it well. They're ahead by 2 now, with 32 minutes on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Plenty of support here. Good-looking cross. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Cabezas. Good movement. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Martin Baturina. Isaac. Oh, big chance. Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Bamford. This could be troublesome. Just needs to steady himself. Oh, a smart stop. Well, the first half story has been written. Half-time here at St James's Park. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days, not at all, Stuart.
Well, as you can see, he just hasn't had enough touches in the key areas, and that's one of the reasons they're losing this game at the moment.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Surely, and it's come off the keeper. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Sandro Tonali. Well, if you've been poring over the newspapers this morning, you'll know full well that speculation is rife as regards Monaco. It does now appear that they're on the verge of getting their man, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club.
Must score! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Right, Alex Scott is at the ready with an update, because I'm hearing there's been a goal at the King Power Stadium.
Yep, it's a second goal for Leicester City. The game's all level again at 2-2 with 61 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Newcastle United facing West Ham United.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
And support available. Felix Mecha. And it's with Isak. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Gomez. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, that is how to play advantage. Must be. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Could play it in. And he's waiting in the centre, unaccompanied. And a decent save. Full credit. So making the substitution now. Delivering it. And the danger's still on. Shaw. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And time for the change now. Kelly. And he could really get at the opposition, but the danger averted for now. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
But it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Stuart.
Well, that was a top-class display, wasn't it? He did everything right. He inspired them to victory here today.
A game that speaks for itself in so many ways. A stadium bursting at the seams with excitement, and two terrific teams ready to give it everything in their quest for glory. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Wrexham versus Nottingham Forest.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three, no doubt about that.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
Well, managers often don't like to talk about themselves. It's all about the team, but we should congratulate him for having reached the 200 career wins mark.
Yes, we should. But he'll say all the right things at the press conference. It's not about him.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. And someone has found the net at Goodison Park. Let's find out who. Here's Alex with the details.
It's a goal for Everton. It's now 1-0.
Oh, big chance. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, they made this look so easy, didn't they? But as you can see, the defending is really poor. Where were they? Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
One 1-0 then. Well, we did have to cut off Alex for understandable reasons in this case. To confirm, Everton did find the net in that game, and they now hold a 1-0 lead. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats.
In position. Oh, fine stop. Played over. Oh, strong hand on the ball. It's Marin. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Still looking to get the shot off. Really vital interception here. Oh, disappointing clearance. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, big news for PSG fans. They've got their man, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
And the keeper not thinking it through. Richarlison. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And he's made headway. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, such is the lot of an attacking player. Some days it works for you, on other days Not at all, Stuart.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with him today, Derek. He just hasn't looked himself. But I think it's fair to say he hasn't had great service, has he?
So back underway here into the second half. We're getting the ball forward. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest. Oh, might be. Brilliantly blocked. Well, opting for the short corner. Real chance. Wonderful block. Saunders. Could be. And danger still. Well, threat over for now. Takes the shot. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes, creating lots of chances now, and you think if they do get another, it's going to be tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Ibrahim Songare. That's a good-looking ball. Almost found its target, but cutting it out in the end. Oh, a superb save. Plenty of support here. Can he do it? Pretty simple for the keeper. Richarlison. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And time for the change now. Over it comes. Oh, disappointing clearance. Can he make it count? Still alive. The crossbar got in the way.
Well, they're getting close, but he knows they need to be more clinical.
Well, let's join Alex Scott, shall we? Because I'm hearing the situation has changed in the Everton game, Alex.
It's another for Everton. They're now behind by 1 with 76 minutes played. What a fascinating matchup we have here today, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. This could be the equaliser. What late excitement. And the match is level. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Can they forge ahead? Couldn't grab hold of it. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Firing it towards goal. Oh, a smart stop. Here it is now, a substitution. It's a short one. Enjoying time and space here. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wrexham, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got... Two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And a chance to whip it in here. Just the clearance that was needed. And they're trying to get right into his face. Well, managers often don't like to talk about themselves. It's all about the team. But we should congratulate him for having reached the 200 career wins mark.
Yes, we should. But he'll say all the right things at the press conference. It's not about him. He didn't even know it was 200. But inside, he'll know just what an achievement this is.
Well, the last touch came off the defender. So a corner now. Well, they're going for the short one. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Really nice ball. And he's in the clear. Never really close to the goal. And it will be a goal kick. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches. And Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Villa. The luck was definitely with the goalkeeper on this one. It hit the post and it went out of play. It remains 0-0 with 26...
Now jumping in because this is a chance. Is it going to be? Keeper getting the touch. And eventually goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner. Could be! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Two-nil now, and back underway. Murillo. Williams. And a tidy challenge. Oh, the threat is there. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. A very effective challenge put in. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And he's fired over the corner. And the keeper there to deal with it. And so it is. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Nicely timed tackle. Saunders. And crossed in there. No-nonsense clearance. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart. Must score! Great defending! And it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Very alertly winning back possession. Chouameni.
I've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception if you've lost your keys?
Is it going to end up being productive for them? And a close offside decision as they were threatening. Kelly. A real opening now. Can they cover up? And forcing the mistake. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Three goals without reply. Richarlison. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Will he find the net? And still a chance. And behind it's gone for a corner. And deciding to go short with this one. It was on its way in. Decides to shoot. Well, defenders having to cover up. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Nottingham Forest facing Arsenal. Is this the moment? Ball is loose. He can't hold on to it. And so into the final 5 minutes. Marin. Really getting stuck in. Getting forward. The fans want to see a shot. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. It might be. And it's come off the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Heading for a showdown. Two teams who thrive on pressure and performing on the big occasion. Now they get their wish. Fans the world over are fully focused on this atmospheric stadium where the drama is about to be played out over the next 90 intriguing minutes. Who will prevail?
Leuk dat jullie erbij zijn vandaag.
The action is next on EA TV.
Een warm welkom geven.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It is Feyenoord, and they take on Wrexham.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the hosts are clear favourites going into this tie. But with that comes pressure, particularly against a team that will remain compact, are well-drilled defensively, and are a threat on the counter-attack. If the host...
Might be a chance here. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Mats Wiever. Here's Ademola Lookman. Determined defending. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, there's no getting away from it. This is the man so many people have been focusing on ahead of this particular game. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotion. And what a magical save it was! Well, the short corner routine. Can he take the chance? And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. And the short option preferred. Brilliantly blocked. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. And short it is. Chance here. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Gernot Trauner. Well, no let up, plenty of pressure. Mats Wiever. And continues his run. A chance to whip it in. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Greenwood. And defensive play to be applauded. Plenty of support here. Can he put it away? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rami Zerouki. Lookman. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Greenwood. Oh, he's through here. Being pressed hard. Effective challenge. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, breezing past him. The fans are shouting, shoot! And saved by the keeper.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. So back underway here into the second half. Getting forward, and he might be through here. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. On to Greenwood. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Can they use their pace? In position! And almost the ideal counter-attack, but no reward in the end.
Well, breathtaking football, but not the finish to match.
Loic Bade. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Will it be? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
3 goals without reply. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, that is a super save.
Well, he had to finish that, but credit to the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant stop.
And clearing it away. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for
Derek,
you.
big moment this.
Save, but still a chance. And well positioned to clear. Wiefer. Bade. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own.
De laatste verkeersinformatie. De file bij het knooppunt Driebergen is inmiddels opgelost. Ik herhaal, de file is opgelost.
Lookman. Correa. And a fine cross. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Marine. Roman. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Yohan Wissa. He's found a pocket of space. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for...
A meaningful occasion, and all week long the football chatter has centred around this game and these talented teams. Which one will outwit the other in a packed and passionate stadium? So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. The story of the game as it unfolds live next on EA TV.
Hello everyone, always a joy to be here in South Yorkshire. We're at Bramall Lane. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Sheffield United, and they take on Wrexham.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Can they convert? And a goal! Hello everyone, great to have the pleasure of your company here at Bramall Lane. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Sheffield United, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And playing it through. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. This looks promising. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Favouring the short one. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And the counter-attack is on, options available. And he's made headway. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Well, they fancy a short one. Oh, did so well to deny him. Went in strongly to win the ball. Cabezas. Now, options are plenty, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Being pressed hard. Sheffield United couldn't hang on to it. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Must be! Oh no, it's gone a begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Cabezas. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Half-time then. That brings the first half to a close here at Bramall Lane. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Real chance! And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And they will make the change now. And short it is. Well, they've given him too much space. It's there for him. Great defending. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Real chance. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten in his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Slimane. He's in with a chance. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, could finish. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just take another look at this, because the 1-2 to get behind the defence is superbly worked. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Traore. Sloppy in possession from Sheffield United. And he takes on the shot. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Well, that's a free kick he'll want to forget all about.
Well, just look at the reaction of his teammates. That's a real waste.
Into the final 20 minutes. Chance here. Stopped a certain goal. This corner kick might help them. Well, they fancy a short one. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Good bit of closing down. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Just the challenge that was required. Sheffield United recovering possession well. And the referee playing advantage. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Harvey Barnes. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. How about this for drama? Hello everyone, always a joy to be here in South Yorkshire. We're at Bramall Lane. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Sheffield United, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And it's played into the centre. And he stopped them in their tracks. And this is how the starting 11 looks for Sheffield United.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, 5-3-2 only really works if your wing-backs get forward every opportunity and your front two work as a pair. Let's hope they can do that today.
Well, as we look at the table, the visitors have been dazzling us with their attractive brand of football, playing to their potential and then some, Stuart.
Well, a lot of pundits said they couldn't keep up their excellent displays, but they're proving everybody wrong, including me. They are playing brilliantly at the moment and deserve to be top.
He's managed to lose his marker. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic...
And the emphasis is on creativity. Takes the shot. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. In with a chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Hamer. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Well, the fans' wish was his command. And he didn't miss by much.
Well, it certainly opened up for him, but he's off target. That was a decent chance, I would say.
Jayden Bogle. Well, no stopping him. And cuts inside. Oh, breezing past him. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, threat averted. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And a very good challenge. Half-time then. The first half has come to an end here in South Yorkshire. So back underway here into the second half. He's in with a chance. And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Take it away. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Kelly. Gomez. And a tidy challenge. Opportunity. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision. And suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Plays with a positional sense that is... Second to none. Unable to keep the ball that time. Can he play it in? Well, I must say, a really nice-looking chip and almost rewarded.
Yeah, that was a good effort, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Oh, terrible mistake by the keeper. Oh, what an opportunity. A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range. Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Determined defending. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Will he find the net? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. It's a short one. Unable to get a body in the way. Great ball over the top. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Sheffield United doing well to regain possession. And he's through here. And a goal! They've cut into the lead! It's not settled yet!
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed. Well, you can see the frustration in his face. His team have just switched off here.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. The tackle completely missed. Timed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. And just 5 minutes remaining. Oh, this is looking promising. Getting forward. And struggling to get the shot off. Possession one. Anis Slimane. Traore. And forward they go, chasing the game. He's in with a chance. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was... Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game, playing against his old club, and I wonder what's going through his mind, Stuart.
Well, he shouldn't approach this differently to any other game. He's just got to forget the crowd and go out and play.
Live coverage coming your way right here on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome from the south coast of England. This is the scene here in Brighton. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Brighton, and they take on Wrexham.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, on paper, it's down as a 4-5.
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Greenwood. And he might be through here. And it's there for him. And there it is. The opening goal. The ideal way to start.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
Benjamin Walker, can you please come to reception? Your man is waiting for you.
Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Not the best challenge, free kick. And teammates to play it to. And a struggle to get it away properly. Able to close down the shot. Harvey Barnes. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Moving into the advanced position. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Real chance. And what a magical save it was. Was an important piece of defending. Cleared away. Brighton doing well to regain possession here. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your
He's through
take.
on goal here, Derek.
Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. On to Greenwood. And he has options available. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, the referee blows the whistle, and that is going to be all for the first 45 here at the Amex. Well, he's been a long way from his best. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And passing it through. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, he was keen to give that one a go. Sadly, lacking a bit of accuracy. Well, the transfer stories appear to be real. There's some substance behind this one, Stuart.
Well, if the papers are right, the figure being bandied about is around £40 million, which, although is a lot of money, I think is a fair offer. It's now just a matter of whether they see this as an offer they can't refuse. We'll know pretty soon, I think.
Jesus. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. 30 minutes left for play. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Is it going to be? Not out of the woods yet. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. It's a perfect challenge. Gabriel Jesus. And it might be. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Van Hecke. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Out of play for a Brighton throw-in. And the substitution will occur now. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Manchester City. Cannon. Trying to open up the defence. It's still alive. Teammate in support. Oh, mischievous attempt. Simple catch, really. Harvey Barnes. It has to be. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Will it happen for them? Pedro. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
A stadium alive with atmosphere, and two teams ready to commit themselves to excellence for 90 captivating minutes. We're privileged to be here on an occasion that resonates with football fans everywhere. And if you think you know who's going to win, you are courageous indeed. We have all the action for you live coming up next, right here on EA TV. An intimate venue, always a fine place to take in a match, Vicarage Road. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16, just moments away. It's Watford, and they take on Wrexham. Real chance? Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join.
And he's found a bit of daylight. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. No mistake by the keeper. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And a strong tackle. Healy. The cross is on. Oh, fine stop. So the corner played into the box. Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Well, they have it again. Patrick Bamford. And quick thinking defensively. Not giving him a moment's peace. Kayembe. Could go ahead. Got to it easily, the keeper. Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. Keita. Really good challenge. Potential danger here. And he's keen on cutting in. Keeper getting the touch. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Oh, that's splendid play. Opportunity here. Still could be dangerous.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Yes, in the mood to exert more pressure. Just cutting off the supply. And support available. He had to react, and did. Well, the first half story has been written. It's... And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. A real opening now. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Porteous. Andrews. Ryan Porteous. Morris. Well-timed tackle. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
Well, those stats confirm it. Watford have enjoyed the majority of possession, but they've shown a real lack of invention today. One or two of their more talented players need to step up now to get them back into this game.
A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Reyes on the ball. Now with Bamford. High pressing and good high pressing. Bamford. Could be. And he read it really well. Fine save. Substitution time it is here. Short corner favoured. It might be. And still danger here. Not a time for composure on the ball. Cabezas. Could be threatening. And he's in. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Well, 2-1 it is here. Opportunity it is. Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Bamford. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. But they took care of the situation defensively. And teammates around him. This could square the game. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And a throw-in forthcoming. Barnes. Now with Bamford. He must finish! That is how to keep it out of the net. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Playing it short. Will it be? How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Andrews. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Attending to his defensive chores. Might jump in front. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Watford regaining possession. Hoot. Ismail Kone. An alert intervention. He's in with a chance. And what a magical save it was! Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. It's a short corner. Well, that's it for the first period of extra time. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, the post got in the way. Opportunity missed. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. It's with Mendy. And back with Kelly now. Barnes. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. Harvey Barnes. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Cabezas. He's in here. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was, one for his own highlights reel. A corner then, and with time running out, they've got to ask questions. They favoured a short one here. Can he finish? And keeping it down. And hello to you from Hertfordshire, the venue. For this game is Vicarage Road. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Watford and they take on Wrexham. Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bamford. He's got to score! Well, not great on the accuracy front. Goal kick here. And Watford with the ball again.
That's Phil Jones. Please contact your nearest steward. Thank you.
That's a good-looking ball. Pretty simple for the keeper. Well, not great for the keeper. Gomez. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Ismail Kone. Determined defending. Reece Healy. And quick thinking defensively. They're really pressing their opponents. Ismail Kone. Plenty of options. But the danger averted for now. And fed forwards. And lining it up. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And back with Kelly now. Well, high marks for that pass. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? That's not a bad ball. Oh, disappointing clearance. Gomez. Nicely timed tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Well, the referee trying to play advantage there, but it wasn't forthcoming. And there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here in Hartford. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. In with a chance. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Kalu. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Bamford. Able to skip past his man. It has to be. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target now. What a waste that is.
Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And he favours the inside route. Can he take the chance? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Bamford, he's in here. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
Oh, what an opportunity. Can he convert? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Can they get in behind them? Oh, the threat is there. And Watford losing possession. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Could be threatening. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Cabezas. This could be troublesome. He's managed to get in behind. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Gomez. Nice weight on the pass. Determined defending. And support available. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he should be happy with his goal and the win, but he'd be slightly annoyed that he hasn't scored a couple more. Overall, though, I thought he was excellent.
That is the one.